And I have a follow-up question for that story.
Yeah.
Did the girl,
Nah. By the
by the
way,
way?
yeah. And it's like,
That is so funny. And the thing that
um, again, where are my manners? I didn't say hello or hi.
hey,
I just,
Europe reality.
anyway, I'm sorry. Another show I wanted to talk about that deals with like sci-fi stuff and like mind stuff that I really enjoyed. The one that I told you about, that if you enjoyed Severance, watch this show. It's called Black Mirror. So with Black Mirror, they have 7 seasons, I think. 7 seasons, yeah. I'm gonna open it now. They have 7 seasons, and if like Severance doesn't even come close to what Black Mirror does.
Serious?
Severance, bro. The reason why I watched Severance is because someone said, "Oh, it's like Black Mirror in a way." Then I was hooked. From there, I was just like, "Okay, fine, I'm hooked." If it's similar to Black Mirror, I'm watching it. But with Black Mirror, with the 7 seasons, each season might have like 3 or 4 episodes, 1 hour long. Every episode, different actors, different scenes, different everything for each and every episode. They don't repeat anything. And one of the first episode that was recommended to me was called USS Callister or something like that. So if you were to watch it, it's not a series where you can just watch start to finish. You can just randomly open season 6, episode 3, and just watch. You're hooked. It doesn't matter because again, all the episodes different.
There's no continuity.
It's not continuing. Up until now on the 7th season, they continued one of the story, the USS Callister. They continued it. I think that's the most rated episode out of all of them, because even on Google there's ratings of like the best to the worst. For me, the worst was like season 1, episode 2, and that's a way to kill a series, because I got hooked by the first episode that I saw, the USS Callister, and then I saw another one, and I was like, okay, let me just start this series, as if I'm watching a normal series, just start to finish. Season 1, episode 1,
Fine.
the thing they think about in these shows, it's like out of this world.
How do you even think about that?
Yeah. Yeah. Episode 2, disappointed, and it made me like not want to continue, but because of the other 2 shows. So like in a way, if someone is to start the series and just start by episode 1, episode 2, by episode 2 they get bored and be like, what is this, man? And then just stop. But for you, I would recommend an episode on gaming where they talk about games. This shit is insane. This show is insane. Oh yeah,
Crazy.
USS Callister season 4, episode 1. So the recommendation are Black Mirror, but season 4, episode 1, that's the highly recommended one. But the one I enjoyed is season 3, episode what episode is this? I think episode 2. I'm not sure. It's called Playtest. Basically, I won't spoil it. Basically, what they do is they put you inside a virtual game. So you sit down, they put something on your temple, and then you go into the game where you will feel everything that's happening in the game. It feels so real that once you die, like if they shoot you or something, if it's a shooting game and you die, you will feel like you got shot, but then you come back. But there's levels. There's levels to this thing. Another one, another one, the last one, another one. I forgot which episode it was a they all deal with mind stuff. There was an episode where a doctor, there was a company that does researches brain stuff, and then what they tried was a way to transfer your pain to someone else. So it would be beneficial for doctors to get that when a child comes in, because children can't speak, when a child comes in, transfer the pain to the doctor, and then the doctor can feel out, oh, okay, this child is experiencing this and this and this. And because, like, for example, if a person has a heart attack, usually
Yeah.
it's unexplainable. So like the pain radiates all over your neck or to your arms. It's something that people usually can't explain, or where is the pain actually is. But then because of words like this or stuff like that, people are able to tell, or oh, you might be having a heart attack. But obviously, if the doctor can already feel where the pain is, they can get to the diagnosis that quick. You get me?
Very quick, yeah.
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 And then here's where the things go south. Here's where the things go south. Now this doctor is just curing all these people. One day, he hooks up the machine to the wife, his wife. He hooks it to the wife, and while they're doing marital stuff,
He feels some
he feels himself and her, and he can't believe what he's feeling. So now every time they're doing it, he has to put the wife on that thing so that he can experience both pleasures, and it's just the problem. Again, with all these episodes, at some point it gets techy and it develops. Now he is no longer satisfied with just his own pleasure. He needs more, and he keeps wanting more and more and more, and it goes nuts. It goes nuts.
Oh,
Oh,
bruh.
Black
I've
Mirror.
also always wondered, Jay, with how does their pleasure feel compared to ours?
Yeah, but he does. One of the things, just a small spoiler. One of the thing he does is that I think the second time around they're doing it, I think he pulls her hair or something, or spanks her, and then he notices that he also enjoys the pain. So now he starts being more violent, like aggressive, to a point where the wife doesn't even enjoy it anymore, but he still enjoys it. Yeah. So now it develops from there. There's just things that happen, but yeah.
Damn.
It's a good show. Black
Yo,
Mirror. Oh,
I'm almost done with The Walking Dead.
I think
So
I don't remember
I guess
where I
that would be my
stopped.
next watch.
I don't remember where I stopped.
Bro, The Walking Dead season 7
Yeah.
is gonna frustrate you. Like,
Really?
there's this character that they introduced there that kills two of the main characters, ne?
Yeah.
That guy will fucking frustrate you. At some point, I just turned off the TV and went to sleep. And he does not die. I'm on the last season. This motherfucker is
He's
still
still
alive,
there.
but I'm starting to like him. Like, I like the way they played it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah.
The main characters forgave him. Let me not spoil it, but
Okay.
season 7 of The Walking Dead.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. I woke up so angry, bro. I
Yeah.
woke up so angry because the guy survives. Yo, his name is Negan. Oh my goodness. fuck that guy. Fuck Negan, bro. Yo, bro. I've never felt so much anger towards a character on TV. You know what happens with series is that a bad guy, they always get what they deserve. They always die at some point.
Yeah.
But with Negan,
Yeah.
the mistake that I did was to go to ChatGPT and ask if
Does he
Negan
die?
is gonna die. Like the way I was so angry, I wanted to know how he dies, and then you were like,
Yeah.
"Oh,
It doesn't die.
you're gonna see him until the end." I was like, "Fuck."
Yeah, I know characters. I can't think of any at the top of my head, but I know characters like that where, like,
Bro.
I hope he dies.
Bro,
but
that guy made me so angry.
But it also shows like good acting on his part, that to a point where I can physically hate a fake character.
Lelo. You remember Lelo from Skip Up?
Mtiani.
Mtiani.
I didn't hate her. No, I didn't mind
People
her.
hated her.
Yeah, I know
They
people
don't
hated her.
even-
Yeah,
They even wanted to trap her in real life, bro.
really. See,
Yeah.
now that's where it gets too much now. When acting and real life stuff now cross over. Like,
Bro,
it's just for entertainment purposes. You
bro,
can't
bro.
be attacking me on the street now.
Yeah, man. There was an article that she even had to like stop, take a pause on Skim Sam because she was getting so much hate in real life for
Oh,
that character.
damn.
But she was killing it, you.
Yeah,
Nompumelelo Mtiani.
yeah, yeah,
Yo,
yeah.
or one of that episode where she burned the house with
Kwaito.
Kwaito
Yeah,
inside.
yeah, yeah,
Yo, people were angry there.
yeah.
Yeah, but nah, it doesn't come close to Niger, bro. Yo, I hated that guy, man. I was so angry the next morning. This week, actually, yeah, it was this week. So on Wednesday, when I woke up, man, I was so fucking angry. I wasn't. Luckily for us, we don't have meetings on Wednesdays. If I was gonna be very grumpy in the meeting. I slept at 4 waiting for the guy to die. And then when I asked ChatGPT, it tells me no, he's not gonna
He's
die.
not
I was
gonna
like,
die.
fuck this shit.
Damn.
Fuck this. Bro. The Walking Dead, season 7. Oh,
Yeah.
fuck. Ugh.
Yeah, must you've been binging it? Because I remember the last time I was ahead of you.
Yeah. Nah, but I mean, I'm very fast. I'm very
Ah,
fast.
ah, damn.
I'm very fast.
I don't get like that much energy when I come back from work. I mostly save series. I remember with Lost, I mostly save series on
Mm.
weekends. Like I watch them on weekends.
Mm.
Like on a
Yeah.
weekday, I can watch. I don't know. Maybe I'm just old or something. I can watch like half an
We're the
episode.
same age, bro.
I
Just like,
know, but
what?
mentally,
S- Was it 5 or 6 days older than me? Yeah. 17th December, right?
yeah, yeah, 17. But I'm just saying, like sometimes I don't get interest like other people. Same with social media. Like people can say, "Oh,
Mm.
I'm on TikTok for 4 or 5 hours." After 10 minutes, I just want to leave the app.
Let me check there
Okay.
if it's still on.
Like if we get to 10 minutes, I just want to get out of the app and just do something
Mm.
else. I don't know. That's just me. Same with the show. I'll watch like 30 minutes and then from there, I'm just tired. Like, let me
You're
move on to.
sleeping.
Yeah, I might sleep or do something. I don't know. Yeah.
Ash. Yeah, I mean, I watch episodes, but like I can share mama 4 episodes after work because it's like what 45 minutes.
Yeah.
If I'm not at the gym, I'll just watch until maybe 10:30 or 11.
Mm.
But if it's too interesting, I might even go past 12.
That's another thing I wonder about people who say I love sleep. People will say, "Oh, I love sleep," but most days you're up until 3 a.m. You don't love sleep. If you love sleep by
Bro.
midnight, you should be dead asleep. You just love
Yeah,
napping.
man.
Basically, just say you love napping because you sleep during the day. At night, you're always awake.
Is that's something I also have to fix, man. My sleeping pattern is messed up.
Mm.
Yeah, it's messed up. But once I'm done with The Walking Dead,
You're gonna be
I'm taking
fine.
a break.
I Black Mirror will say, "Come here." If you get
Why
hooked.
did you tell me, bro? Why did you tell me, man? Because the thing about me is that once I start something,
Yeah.
I wanna finish it, even if it's boring.
But the thing about Black Mirror is, remember, none of the episodes are related. So you'll watch
Mm-hmm.
season 1, episode 1, storyline, everything is different compared to episode 2, 3, 4. Everything is just different. All of them. You never know what to expect. There were some boring episode though. It's just like this is so dumb. But some of them are just like interesting. Some of them are
Bro,
really cool.
I need recommendations at the sitcom. I love sitcoms, bro.
Like old
Those
ones,
classic ones, Boma,
like Two and a Half
Two
Men.
and a Half Men.
Yeah,
Ooh,
yeah.
my favorite.
I'm
I
gonna recommend something and you still won't watch it because you'll have, even with me, I didn't want to watch it at first because it doesn't seem interesting, like when you started. But the more you
The
get
Big
into
Bang
it,
Theory. I
no, no,
haven't
no.
watched it.
But the more you get into it, you'll see just how funny it is. The Office. If you watch The Office, watch The Office.
Is it on Netflix?
No, no. But
Prime?
I think so. I'm not sure.
Okay, now I'll check it
I
out.
watched it a long time ago, but the off I kept it off for a long time. Like I just put it off for a long time up until I had nothing to watch. I was just like,
And you're like,
let me see. Favorite, there. Just the
so
Office
that's your
is
favorite?
um. I guess I think I would say so. It's between it and Modern Family, like Modern Family and The Office. I would say between one of the two, cause like
Modern.
it's just the storytelling of it is just different, and the comedy is it's awkward funny, but like I don't know how to explain it. You know how with the you know how with Modern Family, they do something wrong, they look at the camera, it's funny. That thing is
I
funny.
remember, I remember this other scene from Modern Family.
Yeah.
I don't know the guys, but the guy that's married to the Spanish
Spanish
woman,
lady. Yeah,
ne?
yeah.
Yeah. So he met someone, Sean, by the way. And my name is Sean, by the way. And it was like,
Yeah.
oh, honey. I'm like, this is Sean. He has a very beautiful African surname. Let me make sure I'm getting this right.
Yeah.
Sean, by the way. And then he was like,
I
I
said,
said Sean,
oh, by the
by the
way.
way.
Yeah. And he's like,
That is so funny. And the thing with Modern Family is that they don't even
It's
share
like,
those background sounds.
yeah, it's like they're not
Bro.
trying to be funny, but it becomes so, I don't know how to explain it. Same with The Office. Like The Office, the humor in it, amazing. And
Yeah,
plus,
man. I always find
and plus, do you work in an office?
sometimes.
Yeah, you'll feel the office tension and drama and stuff, like it's amazing. It's amazing.
Nah, man, I always feel like it's very cringe when shows share that background laughter
Oh
there
yeah.
just to make scenes funny, even though sometimes
They're not that
thing
funny.
that's been said is not even fun. Yeah.
Yeah.
But for 2.5 Men, oh, brilliant.
Yeah.
I didn't mind it.
Yeah.
Didn't mind it.
Bro, we spend most of the time talking about shows. But it's fine. What's been happening? What is happening? Is there anything that's happening?
Ooh. Yes. We have 3 boys. It's been a very beautiful week for the country, Joe. It's been
Okay.
very inspirational.
Okay.
So there's 3 guys from Begersford who decided that they're gonna ride their BMX bikes to Cape Town.
Yeah.
Your ordinary bikes, not those expensive 60K bikes. No, just ordinary bikes, bro. And it's impossible for you to ride that bike to Cape Town without it breaking down. It's not built for that
Yeah.
that long distance.
Yeah.
So yeah, man. Everyone when they started talking about it on TikTok, people thought they were crazy. They were like, that's crazy. What? Like there were videos of the guy. One of the guys. His name is Hauta. There were videos of him talking on TikTok months before this happened. He was talking about, I'm gonna go to Cape Town, what, and then people were like, nah, you're crazy, stuff like that. But these guys, man, they didn't give up. Like they just started without any sponsors, without anything.
Yeah.
They just went because of passion, bro. They knew that the bikes were not gonna get to Cape Town, but they just got on the road, my guy. They got on the road.
Yeah.
When they got to Gauteng, DJ Kari reached out to them because he was inspired. And then do you know DJ Kari, right?
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah. So DJ Kari reached out to them. And then next thing you know, sponsors are coming in one by one. Even Raleigh. Do you know that bicycle company Raleigh?
I think so. I think I've seen the brand. Yeah.
They were like, no, we know that your bikes won't get to Cape Town.
Yeah.
So we'll set up a service station along the road for you guys to service the bike so that they get to Cape Town.
Okay.
And vele the bikes, there I think two of them were rally. So they were like, oh no, since you're using our bikes,
Yeah.
vele will support you.
Yeah.
So like, bro, banks were coming in, they were donating money. Uma 30K, uma 10K, Netbank, Standard
Damn.
Bank, KFC gave them. They're getting KFC for the whole year.
Damn.
Yeah, KFC for the whole year is on them, bruh. It's on KFC and 10K each.
Damn.
And the reason they started this was to raise money to buy professional bikes so that they can join, like they can be professional cyclists. And then they can just bring the biking sport to Beggarsford. People should be more aware of, that
yeah,
you can actually make a living out of this.
Yeah.
But now, bro,
Are they
they've
back?
raised so much money.
Are they
No,
back?
they're still in Cape Town. They're still exploring. Yeah.
How long did it take them to reach?
It took them 12 days.
Damn.
So yeah, what they did was they travel Boma 150 kilometers per day, and then when they see a board that says, okay, you have this amount of kilometers left, they go to a hotel, rest, come back, continue from there. Yeah, man. Yeah, bro. Yeah,
I could never.
bro. That is crazy.
That is insane.
That is, oh, bro. And you have to be very fit
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
after 150 kilometers, your legs will be burning. I don't care who you are, your legs will be burning.
Hey, you know that feeling after leg day, and you
Bro.
can't like go up the stairs, or
Bro.
like no
Bro.
no.
So imagine cycling 1,700 kilometers.
Damn.
And at the first few days, they were camping by the road before they got to Gauteng, before they got in touch with DJ Kari.
Yeah,
DJ
yeah.
Kari was like, no, guys, this is not safe. We have people on the highways that spy
not
cars
safe,
and
yeah.
stuff like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
So now, what you guys should do is that reach a point, like mark that point, maybe get bored, you mark the point, go to a hotel, sleep, come back, continue the next day. And eventually they did it, bro. But still, man, 150 kilometers per day. That is insane. Got BMX. Not those fancy bikes where you can
Yeah.
change the
Gears.
gear to
Yeah.
make it easy. Yeah. It's a BMX, bro.
Hey.
Sometimes bring on a spot.
Damn.
So, but yeah, man, that was very inspirational, bro.
Yeah,
And
and
then,
I love seeing stuff like this where especially like when you tell someone that we're going to just like right now, just imagine we're chilling in Limpopo and I'm just saying, hey, I'm going to Cape Town. Kapa is
bro.
are you crazy?
Hooray. Bro, that is exactly what people were saying.
Yeah.
He posted a video on TikTok. I don't know, man. We were on tape.
Yeah.
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 Ngwana mang yena o busy ka di-bicycle batho ba bereka. And bro, like these guys just they didn't have any plan. The plan was just to get to Cape Town. Everything else
Just
followed,
keep going.
man.
Yeah.
They didn't even ask for a lot of sponsors. They said we were just doing this to inspire the youth, to show them that, you know what, cycling is a sport. You can make a living out of this. And just look at everything that came along the way. DA released a statement welcoming them to Cape Town. The city of Cape Town released a statement. Red Bull joined in on the fun. Cyril Ramaphosa gave them a shout out. I went this statement on Twitter saying their full names, bro. Imagine the president, Matsubani Masipa. Matsubani Terence Masipa. Mang. What you guys did is inspirational.
Yeah.
We love to see the youth taking action, just getting up and doing it. Don't wait for support. Support will find you on the way.
Yeah.
Bro, that was... Yo, man, it touched me, bro.
That is nice. How old are they?
1,000. I don't know, but I think they're all still under 22.
The oldest?
They look young. Yeah. They're still young, bro.
Damn.
These guys are young. Very
Damn.
young. I think... No, man, I'll confirm their ages, but
Yeah.
they look very young.
Damn.
Yeah.
Man, that's
Like,
nice.
bro,
Yeah.
And then especially now that we have so much gangsterism in Limpopo, our communities, Sheta, Tweka, Afanabadi Naik, Malapi.
Yeah.
You know, there's that gangsterism that's taking over our communities. And then you get these young boys choosing to just be different. You will be laughed at when you're different
Yeah.
in the villages.
Yeah.
Like we were talking in one of our episodes, Rere, when you go for a jog in the villages,
Yeah, they'll
they'll
laugh
be
at you.
laughing at you. Rere,
Yeah.
"How did you lift?"
Yeah.
Like they do not see the seriousness of what you're doing.
Yeah.
That you take it serious, and there are people who make a career out of that. Imagine if you tell someone, Raymond, you can make money out of just running
Yeah.
the marathon, bro. You get
Some
250K.
whenever I see stuff like that these days, it's just like I don't want I don't want to say hate, but dislike the way we grew up, that we only knew education. Like every other thought was just like, oh, that's just a hobby. Put it on the side.
Bro.
But this is your main thing that you can do, and this makes money. And I don't blame them, because back then, yes, this was the only thing. You go to school, you get a degree, you get a job.
You go be a teacher,
That worked for
a
everyone.
doctor.
Yeah, that worked for everyone. But now it's not.
The
And
world is
it's
your
just,
oyster, man. Like
yeah,
there's so much you can do. Look at I Show Speed.
yeah. What's
You just
happening?
dream your life.
What's
You just
happen?
bro,
What's happening there? Why is he so popular? I think I saw a
bro.
clip. I saw a clip of him in China, and there were like thousands of people surrounding him
Yeah. Yeah.
just to see. I think he
It's
was
a
just there
stream.
to see him do a backflip or something, because that's what he mostly does, or not?
Yeah, man. Speed is an entertainer. Speed is an entertainer. He
I-
plays games on Twitch and on YouTube. He's mostly on YouTube.
Oh, so the
He
stream
likes
is actually
yeah.
YouTube, it's not Twitch.
No, there's Twitch for Twitch. Kaisinat. Kaisinat is like one of the big guys on Twitch.
Yeah.
But Speed is a YouTube guy, man. What he does is different.
Yeah, and also whenever I see stuff like that, I'm just like, we should also be doing those things on a global level, but then in South Africa. So like the world can see it, but then we're just someone exploring South Africa. Like maybe the bad guys. Imagine if
Yeah.
they streamed those right, and then just like every now and then they just took a camera and they're like, we're going to be streaming for this 1 hour up until we get here. Or maybe after we take a stop, we're going to stream, talk about our progress for today, then we'll see you guys tomorrow. And then, I don't know, like stuff like that. I feel like we should also be doing it just to show our country as well. I mean, there's bad parts, but then there's
mean,
also amazing
Speed.
parts. Yeah.
Knowing Speed, he might do a tour. He might come here because he's
No,
been
he mustn't. He
touring
mustn't.
different countries.
He mustn't.
Why not?
And no, we will do our own tours. We don't want outsiders to come in. I hate it when people come and do things in our, like, how would you feel if somebody comes and this is how yeah. I once had a guitar, and with that guitar, obviously you have to learn. I didn't know how to play, so I did some YouTube tutorials here and there. I learned a few key notes here and there, just a few notes, and I could play this and that, not that much. So I would only have my one go-to harmony, just something to do, and that was it. And then I met someone, a friend of mine. He knows how to play it. He plays it very well. And then one day I gave him the guitar, and then there was a girl in the kitchen. I was trying to impress the girl, but obviously I don't I don't know how to play. I don't know how to play guitar. So I only had my go-to party trick. Once that 10 seconds is done, it's done. There's nothing else I can do. Yeah. So I give it to him, and he just plays amazing sounds. Like he's doing the most. And the thing that came to me at the mind was that this is the same guitar. The guitar doesn't change. It's the same guitar. It's just the person playing the guitar is the
Different
only one who's
player.
different.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't want someone else to come and do something beautiful on my
With your
thing.
stuff.
Yeah, let me do something beautiful with it.
Ooh.
The only way he got to play it that well is because he's been learning for time. So obviously he's
Yeah.
going to be
Yeah.
good. But if I just continue trying to learn it over
You
time,
get there.
then I will get there as well. So same with like maybe vlogging or doing something in South Africa. Even if we don't have that much quality in terms of cameras and stuff, but then if you just try building it up, I mean, just try to go back to Speed's old videos. I'm pretty sure they were shit, and then they
Yeah,
just
they
got better.
were. Yo.
But now, if we allow someone else to come and stream in our place, come on, man, we can also do that. That's just
Yeah,
my thought
but
process. I don't like it when other people come and do something that we can do because it's no difference. I mean, yes, the player is different, yes, but both these people are capable. Just obviously, one has been in it for some time, and the other
experience.
one is just started, and the other one is just trying to impress with this one or two things here.
Yeah, but I have a follow-up question for that story.
Yeah,
Did the girl
nah,
end up being impressed by you or the
nah.
guy?
In and in 2020, the guy sent me a picture of them cuddling in bed. Yeah. Yeah.
Fuck that guy. Fuck that
No, no, no,
guy.
no, no. He's my friend. He's
Damn.
my brother, though. He's my friend.
Oh, hey,
Yeah,
hey,
yeah.
hey, hey, hey.
I
How the
didn't.
boy? How the boy?
No,
I thought we hated you.
No, I didn't hate him. It was just the game is the game, and it's not like I was not deeply into this person. Like there is the obviously like with your friends, you know when they love someone so much, and then that girl is off limit. Even if that girl wants you, but then it's just like, yo, this
Off limit.
my boy loves this girl so much, but it was never that. So I dabbed him, man nigga.
Fanak. You did what I couldn't do.
Yeah, that's how I saw it. Yeah, I didn't see it in any bad
I
way.
crawled so that you can fly.
Yeah, that I saw it in that
Yeah.
way. Anyway, I
And
have
yeah,
some.
that is.
Oh, sorry. Continue. No, continue.
Now I just wanted to add on, yeah, what you just said now about knowing when not to pursue and when to pursue. Like let's say you and I are interested in the same girl, or we're not very like you were interested first, and me I come. Like some guys are like, nah, bro, I was interested first, so you can't do that. Even though we know Rivella, bro, you just wanted to smash, man.
Yeah, yeah,
And I mean, I'm there. I really like this girl.
yeah.
I see her as something more than what you see her as. So then it gets tricky there because now you'll be labeled a snake.
Yeah, that's true.
Some guys, like, bro, you calling deeps on the girl rejects you. I can't go try my luck now because of the bro code. Like, it gets very tricky.
But that's the thing with calling dibs. You never call dibs on someone you actually love. Like with someone you like, it's just clear that you
clear,
want this person,
I'm a
and
first.
like yeah, and we can see it. Like all of us can see it, and we know.
You
And
remember?
like,
You
yeah,
remember with me and
yeah.
Yo,
It's
I like
clear.
that kid.
It's
Yo,
just-
yo,
it's just
everyone
clear.
knew. Every time she passed, I'd be like, hey,
Yeah. Like
I'm like,
yeah, in those situations, like
And you as well. For
in
every
those-
time after assembly, if she passes by, you'd be like, hey, give
But I'm just saying, in those situations, you would never say dibs, because if you say dibs, I'll look at you. What are you saying, man?
You know, yeah.
Yeah, like none of us would ever even try anything there. Even if she's interested in any of us, would never
Yeah.
entertain it. Like some things are just clear.
Aish,
Yeah.
yeah. She's married, bro. She got
Really?
She got lobola. Yeah. This past
This
week,
Easter?
she sent me pictures. No, not Easter. Before Easter, 2 weeks before Easter.
No way.
Yeah, man. I told you we still talk.
Why?
But yeah, I mean, it didn't really end in a bad way.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, just yeah, we just after varsity, man, we were like, okay, yeah,
Mm.
you know, so it's not gonna
How
work.
does it how does it feel? Did you guys date?
Nah, not really. I'd
Ah,
just call it a talking stage.
okay, okay. Like
If
I wonder how it feels for like someone you were into, like you really wanted this person, and to see them engaged with
bro,
someone else.
bro, at some
Uh,
point, Mfanagane, we were watching, because I remember my first year, and she was still in
mm,
Set B.
mm,
Ne?
mm,
We were still typing out. So
mm,
we were on a call
yeah.
watching the Titanic together. On some scenes, bro, like it would be so intimate, Mfanaka.
Yeah.
She'd even cry. Ario, I loved watching this movie with you. I wish you and I could be married in 5 years.
Oh,
Bafita wache
oh,
abasimana. But
oh,
nah, man, like this girl, bro, she's like
yeah.
she's top notch.
Damn.
She's top notch, man. I didn't feel anything. It
Oh,
just
okay.
shows Vele
I
that
think that's a good thing. Yeah, yeah.
it's a good sign, yeah.
Yeah. I feel like if like someone I used to love, I can't think of any right now who might be. I think is I don't even keep in contact with any of them, but I don't think I'll ever feel anything like
Yeah.
the thing I might feel though is like with the ones you know how there's girls who really love you, like really love you, and you can see that.
Yeah.
Yeah, with those ones, if I ever see them engaged, I'm just like, who are you lying to here? Who-
Bro.
Because
Bro,
because
that has happened
I
before.
doubt my guy is aware.
Mm. And one thing,
But it's okay.
hey, you're bad. You're bad.
But I feel like it's little things like that just gives us self-esteem, even though
Yeah,
we're not gonna do
yeah,
anything. Yeah,
yeah, man. Sometimes you just respect the relationship. You
yeah,
know, bro.
yeah, yeah.
Like there are those exes where you're like, man, this one still likes me.
Mm,
The way she looks at you, you'll be like,
mm,
this
mm,
one.
mm.
If I wanted to, I could easily go back, but
Yeah,
just out of respect for
yeah,
her relationship, because
yeah,
she feels to respect it, you're not gonna be the one in jail
yeah,
to disrespect a guy like that.
yeah.
But there are those girls, man. Yeah, you're like, where the
Yeah,
you even feel sorry for the guy.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yo, and the funny thing is, sometimes it might even be your girl.
Yeah,
The
it might
same
be
the
my
same thing
girl.
that you're
Yeah,
experiencing.
yeah, yeah. It might even be with my girl. But what I'm also grateful is when I don't even feel like that's possible with my girl. You get what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Like
yeah,
she makes me feel so loved to a point where if another guy says something like that, I'll be like, you're just bitter, because she makes me feel like there's
that love.
never
Ooh,
been any yeah. So if she makes me feel that
bro,
way, I'm okay. I'm okay. Even if in her mind she has the one that got away, it's fine.
it's
It's
fine
fine.
as
Yeah,
long as
yeah,
she doesn't really show it.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah, but it's crazy, man. You said you had something.
Oh yeah,
This topic I'm a jolly ragas fair.
I had I had some food for thought that I was just thinking about for quite a bit there. Um, I was just thinking that, man, I want to be so happy once I become rich, once I become wealthy, like so wealthy to a point where I can help my loved ones and those around me, just take care of them, like make my parents proud. Once I get like that a perfect body, I'm gonna be sexy. Like now I'm including gym as part of my routine. Like I just have free time just to do everything. Like all the money just coming in. There's just so much freedom to like now have access time for gym. Just have the dream house and like Mercedes parked outside. All of these things.
G63.
Yeah. The happiness is just going to be another level. But anyway, my food for thought was I once went to a therapist and because I was not feeling well, and what he told me is that all of these things are just material things. Yes, they give us the boost of excitement or happiness, but true happiness will come from within. You might go on travel, so you might travel the world, or what do they call it when someone goes out and tries to explore themselves, just to see. I don't know what it's called. Like you've heard
Journey
of
of
stuff.
self-discovery.
Yeah, self-discovery, something like that. But all of those things won't help bring your happiness. It has to come from within. And it made sense. And to this day, I still feel, sorry, I still feel like I'm still searching for that happiness where I'm trying to find, like, be content with what I have without having to wait for it to come from the future. Like, just to be content with what I have now, because I have more
Yes.
than what I used to have before. And I have, like, if 10 years ago I didn't have any of these things, but now I have them, and I would have been grateful. I probably was thinking, oh, I'm gonna be so happy when I get here. I'm here, I am happy, but I'm not that happy. I still need to find it within myself to be happy. And I know maybe
Yeah.
it might take time. I don't know, maybe it might take some time to get there. I don't know. Same time I went to the therapist, I also spoke to one of my colleagues, and she's told me almost the same thing. She was like, "Okay, but who are you?" Because at the time, I was really sad and I was using work as a distraction. So like I didn't want to be alone, but I would keep people around me. Whenever I go back home, I would have like my room. I'd have people come around me, would drink, would smoke, would do all kinds of things just so I can have some company. I hated being alone. And then when I get back, when I get to work, work keeps me busy. So I was never alone. And then she asked me, "Who are you?" And I don't know how to answer that question. I don't know if I ever will. But what she meant was, I'm losing my trail of thought here. But what she meant was, uh, you know how sometimes you just uh forget who you are. Like right now, if I ask you who you are, you'll say, "Oh, I'm Gift. I'm a software engineer." Yeah, but that's your profession. That's not who you are.
Yeah.
Who were you before the degree? You were someone, and um, even if or before you were even or before you were even interested in the degree, or before you even had the passion for the degree. Yes, it's fine. It's part of your profession. I'm a dietitian. I enjoy nutrition. I loved studying about nutrition and human health. But I was someone before
Outside
that.
of that.
Yeah, I was someone before. Like, because nowadays I say it so much. I'm like, "Oh, hello, my name is Terence. I'm a registered dietitian." It's just part of my name now. But I still don't know who I am or what I like. Stuff like that. Stuff like this sometimes is just in the mind, but I can't articulate them. I try my best, but this is what I wanted to say. Yeah, I still can't
Yo,
articulate it. I'll articulate it a
that
bit
is
better. But the last point about the food for thought is, I wrote it down. Oh yeah, the pursuit of material things often leads to temporary boost in happiness. While these material goods can enhance our lives, true and lasting happiness often comes from non-material sources and within. And then the last point is that you will never be happy until you love yours. This is by J. Cole. I guess, like,
oh,
yeah,
bro.
yeah,
That I read something in that book that I was reading. It the
yeah,
one
yeah.
that says
Subtle form.
the subtle art of
Yeah,
not
yeah,
giving a fuck.
yeah, yeah.
something along those lines, man. I'm just gonna paraphrase it now, but it says exactly what you are saying, ne?
Yeah.
So it said something like, yeah, fuck. Shit. No, like, give me a second. I read that quote.
Ah.
Go chapter 1 or chapter 2. It said the pursuit of a
Happiness.
positive experience.
Oh, okay,
No,
okay, okay.
is yeah, the pursuit of a positive experience is in itself a negative experience because it enforces the idea that something is negative in your life. So you need positive. You need something positive.
I don't get you.
If born,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
when you
Some of us are slow, so
no, let me
yeah,
put
yeah,
it this way.
yeah.
When you go
Or
out,
paraphrase the way
yeah,
you understood it. Yeah,
yeah, when you go out looking for more,
yeah.
that is in itself a negative thing because you going out looking for more is you acknowledging that I am lacking something, and it takes away
Ah,
your happiness because you feel like I don't have that thing.
yeah,
So the pursuit
yeah.
of a positive experience is in itself a negative experience because
Mm.
it's something that you do. Hey, read books, guys, read books. That was fucking insane to me, bro.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
yeah.
get you the exact quote, but
Okay,
yeah,
okay,
I was
okay.
just paraphrasing it.
Yeah,
It was so insane to me, and it goes in line with what you're saying, man.
yeah.
That be happy with what you have now.
Mm.
That doesn't mean that you should relax and not try to get more,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
but
True. Yeah.
just don't give a fuck. Yeah,
Mm.
such a lot of not giving a fuck. Just
Yeah,
if it comes, it comes.
yeah.
It's usually the guys that don't really do shit. Like even in varsity, the guys who just didn't give a shit, man. He'll study a day before the exam,
Mm.
he'll still make it. There are those guys, but hey, if you're studying medicine, you have to study. Hey, you have to study. But they're just those people that things just happen for them, even though the guy looks like he doesn't give a fuck.
Mm.
Because he's content with what he has. He knows that bro, I'm gonna pass this module. I
Yeah,
know what I know. I've been attending classes,
yeah,
I've
yeah.
been studying here and there, I've been revising my notes and stuff like that. So there's no need for me to worry a day before the exam. I just don't give a fuck.
Mm.
I'm happy with what I know.
Uh,
He goes there, he aces it. But where? Not because you feel like, no, I need to know more.
mm.
You end up overloading your mind.
Mm.
Just
Mm. It's kind of
it's a
like
negative
it's kind of like
experience.
working on a hey, now it's like we're becoming therapists. it's it's kind of like working on a habit or habits. The best way is just to work on one at a time, because if you try to work on all of them, they'll feel overwhelming and you just give up. But then you just change one thing,
Just
like
one. Yeah.
like oh, just in relation to like food nutrition. If you want to eat a bit more healthy, you just include one thing at a time. Maybe you just start by having less fast food. You can still have everything, but you just have less fast food. You just cut out fast food from your diet.
Yeah.
Even though you're cutting them out, Mara, you're still frying and doing all of these things, but you've cut out the fast food. That's the first step.
Yeah.
You've done something. And you might not even notice it, but it's something. Eventually, once you're frying, some other day you'll be like, Mara, some other cooking methods, Nyana. Let me double Nyana and see and see and see what's happening. Yeah.
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 Oh, but I'm feeling food for thought here. I'm digesting, bro. You gave me, yeah,
Yeah. But
give
anyway,
me a 3 course meal.
we'll end it there for today. I didn't do the intro.
Do you wanna do it and then you just edit?
No, I don't like doing that. Like putting yeah. But anyway, hope you enjoyed the show and stick around for the second part for the game quiz. Right. All right, welcome to the quiz part of the show where we'll play a game. Make sure to play along and see how many you can get. Before that, one thing I wanted to say before the call with the song. Um, what is the name of the song?
21 Pilots stressed out.
Oh, stressed out. Yeah. With like childhood or wish we could take back time. Nowadays, I'm constantly just reminiscing about the old days. There's just like most of my time is just thinking about the old days, or not even just old days, but even like back to varsity, is something that's just constantly on my mind. Like, oh man, this was such a nice time. This was such a nice time. I wish I could go back to that. I wish I
No.
could go back to it. It's just been constant, and I'm tired of thinking that way, and just always
Mm.
missing the old days. Does that happen to you?
Yeah. Um, it does. It really does. And it's something,
But
it's
is
a
it a
conversation
lot?
that I was having with my sister the other
Yeah,
day. We were looking back at my nephew's pictures, right?
yeah.
And I was like, it's crazy that at that time we had stresses, we had things that overwhelmed us, but we made the most of those things. It's like we're living in a memory at this current, like we
Mm,
didn't realize that that would be a memory. At
yeah,
that time, life was probably like hitting us hard, but you're
yeah.
never gonna get that back. And when you look back, you're actually gonna miss the little things, you know?
Yeah, yeah, that's true. Oh,
Yeah,
the little, so tiny things that that's what I've just been doing, man. Just constantly thinking about the little things, or like how sometimes, especially with like the university thing, sometimes we just think about how I would come back from school, not have anything to do, and I just go and chill with my friends. We don't even talk about anything. We just sit in the kitchen and make dinner. Little stuff like that, but like
small
it's not
things,
happening anymore. Yeah, damn.
small things. And it's funny because at the time, it's just so normal
Yeah,
that you don't think, like, we get so familiar with the beautiful things that happen in our lives.
yeah, yeah. That's
So
true.
familiar.
That's also another thing about this channel. I want to create all my memories and just save them on the internet forever. I'll just watch them.
Uh,
Even though it's not the same because I'm just talking and I'm talking about my life and what things that have been happening and I'm not showing them, but then I'll know when I rewatch them that as the
exactly,
as the years go
exactly.
by. Yeah.
And I feel like it'll probably be also so cool. Like right now, you're doing this and you have like your friends included, you know,
Yeah,
and
that's well, bro, that's one of the thing I really need. Like at least at least all my friends to participate. And I understand some of them because I did ask some of them that would you like to like play some games
yeah.
with me for the channel and like but secretly I just want to put them as a memory into my videos forever that
Oh,
there was this person and but I understand some of them they're like I'm what I'm not that really confident or just not good at talking on camera but then I know eventually with time, each and every one of them, I'll have like a category or folder of them, and just place them
oh,
there forever.
that is so cute. I'm glad that I'm also able to be like a part of the memories as well.
Yeah, but anyway, let's start with the quiz. Are you ready? Are you ready?
Yeah,
All
ready.
right. Um, which cooking method preserves the most nutrients in vegetables? Either stir frying or boiling.
Boiling.
Incorrect. It's stir frying. So when you boil,
What?
all the nutrients go into the water, and that water that you throw away has nutrients. But when you saute or when you fry, it doesn't leave as much.
Oh,
Food for thought.
okay.
Anyway, true or false? Does bread rise if you don't add sugar while baking? Oh, what did I say? Oh, true or false? The question is, does bread rise uh when you add sugar? I didn't write this question correctly. But essentially I don't know what was happening when I was writing those. Does bread rise if you don't add sugar?
Um, Does it rise when you
Yeah,
add sugar?
when you don't add sugar. If you don't add sugar, but you add everything, yeast, flour, I don't know, pinch of salt or whatever. I don't know how to make bread,
Okay.
whatever.
Yeah.
Does it rise?
Yeah, I think so.
Incorrect. It won't rise without the sugar because the yeast has to feed on the sugar.
Oh.
Yeah, it's
Okay,
food.
I thought the yeast worked independently. Crazy.
No, not really. It needs something to feed on. Um, this one. Name a flat bread.
A flat bird.
Flat bread.
Flat bread.
Yeah, flat bread.
What?
Name a flat bread.
No.
Huh?
Okay, what do I say?
Any flat bread. It's kind of tricky, isn't it? I'll give you a clue.
mm,
One of the flat breads is common amongst Indian communities. They eat them.
oh.
Yeah.
Oh, what do they call it? Roti?
Yes, correct.
Oh.
Um, uh, which language does donkey come from?
Donkey.
Yeah, donkey.
It sounds like donkey in a different accent, like a donkey.
It sounds like what?
Donkey in a different accent.
No, no, donkey, donkey. When you do, let's
Donkey.
say, yeah, and hey, don't specify it. When you give me something and I say, oh, donkey,
Oh.
donkey, yeah,
Okay.
not donkey, no,
Okay.
yeah,
Afrikaans.
yes, correct, Africans. Which language is South Africa's 12th?
12th.
Yeah, keep up with the latest. Keep up. What is the 12th language of South Africa?
What? We only
Just
have
that.
11.
No, there's a 12th one. You see, you're discriminating against other people. You're not recognizing
Swati?
other people. Huh?
Is it Swati?
No, it's sign language. SAL.
Oh.
SAAL?
Oh.
Something like that, yeah. What does
Oh.
GMO stand for?
CMO.
GMO.
GMO. Oh, fuck. I will not be judged. Um, Let me see. GMO.
Mm.
Gross.
Okay, it has to do with food.
It has to be.
It has to do with food. Food.
Oh,
Yeah.
genetically modified
Oh, so GMF will be genetically modified food,
food.
but GMO, what is the O? Oh, oh, oh.
Organisms.
Correct.
Great.
Alright, which sugar is found in dairy products?
What?
Hmm. Which sugar is found in dairy products?
Oh, just give me two to choose from. Oh my
Okay,
god.
okay, okay. The clue is normally a lot of people will say this if they don't drink sugar or they don't, why did I say sugar? If they don't drink milk or they don't eat cheese or they don't eat yogurt, they say, "Oh no, I don't want cheese because hmm, 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 hmm."
Oh,
It's a term
lactose.
people. Yes, correct, lactose. That's the
Mm.
sugar. Which vitamin deficiency is commonly associated with rickets in children? So like the bowed legs, you'll see their legs bowed.
Oh,
Yeah. It means that they are
rickets.
lacking a common a vitamin. Which vitamin is it?
Vitamin.
E?
Vitamin calcium.
No, that's a mineral.
Okay, vitamin D.
Correct. Vitamin D, the sunlight, the sunshine vitamin. In a website browser address bar, what does www stand for?
World Wide Web.
Correct. The last of the questions, again, an acronym. What does DIY stand for?
Do it yourself.
Correct.
Yay! Ooh, ooh, ooh.
That's all of the questions. Do you have any unpopular opinion or some food for thought?
Ooh, food of thought, which is something that we were talking about just now.
Okay.
Create those memories. You're living in your memories, you know.
Yeah.
Capture every moment. Do the best. Face your fears, you know. The worst
Mm,
thing that can happen. I mean, honestly, what's the worst thing that could happen? The worst thing that could happen is getting killed, yeah. But what's the worst thing that could happen with you facing your fears now? Like you never know what's gonna happen on the other side.
yeah, that's true.
Like just live it up, man.
Hmm.
You're gonna look
Oh
back and
yeah.
be like, oh, this is the time when I
Yeah,
dyed my
yeah.
hair, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Even if it like feels cringy, but then like sometimes you look back at some of the cringe stuff, you're like, ah, I'm still glad about those things that I did, because I was happy.
exactly.
Yeah,
Exactly. You
I was
know, I
that
sometimes
reminded me
look
of
at,
a hmm.
sorry for cutting you off. Continue.
You can speak. Yeah,
Huh?
I'm saying you can speak. Sorry, I didn't hear you.
Oh, I'm saying like I was just looking at this time when I went bald, remember, for a year.
Mm,
That is so cool. When I was doing my first year. Like now I look back and I'm like, oh, I actually did that. And I was like the only bald girl in class.
hmm.
Yeah, it was such an impulsive decision and I did it and I experienced it, you know. You know,
Yeah,
having your head like freeze in winter. I'm never gonna experience that again. But the pain is so real. It's like from the hands, you know. So it's
yeah.
memories like that. Didn't know that I'd be looking back like, ooh, I would never. But at that time I did, which is pretty cool.
Hmm. With what you were saying there, you reminded me. I just saw a status today. This is what I was gonna say. The status someone posted today, glad coincidentally. So he put up a status on the story. Said my 5 year plan and a question mark. It's like I'll take a screenshot and put it on the screen. My 5 year plan is live so fully that my future self never has to wonder what if.
Ooh,
Yeah. Like I
I
don't have
like
to
that.
like I don't have to wonder, bro, what if I had done this? I wonder how life would be
Yeah,
different now. Like, yeah, that is so nice, man.
that is super cool.
Yeah.
That is cool. We can do better. We can do better.
Yeah. All right. We'll end it there for today, and we'll see you guys next time.